What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and guys, we have all the new Genesis 2 creatures here and how to spawn them in, and we're going to briefly go over their abilities. So guys, the main gist of this video is going to be how to spawn them in. So first off, we have the Shadow Mane here in front of us. What you need to do, as you can see on the screen, is a simple Lionfish lion. I know it's a bit funky, but that's what it'll get you into the game. And you can see here, we chuck that command in, boom. Just like that, we've got ourselves a Shadow Mane line. Now, these guys have a pack buff. They have the ability to teleport. They can jump. They can do a whole range of things. So we're going to be going over these abilities more in depth later on for each individual dino. But at the moment, this is pretty much just how to spawn them in and everything like that, and a basic overview of their abilities. So they're pretty awesome. They do get a pack buff, like I mentioned. They get a sensing ability. They can go invisible. There's a whole heap of stuff for these guys. So we are going to go in more depth into them. For now though, if you want to spawn them in and test around and mess around with them yourself, all you need to do is Lionfish Lion. Now, next up we have the Noglin. Now, this little guy, pretty easy to summon in as well. All you need to do for him is chuck in Brain Slug. So all you need to do, same sort of command as the Shadow Mane, and you just need to swap out Lionfish Lion for Brain Slug. Just like that. You can summon in your own Noglin. Now, these guys are really cool. You can pick them up and carry them on your shoulder, as you can see here. There we go. You can see they're on our shoulder. You can also control other dinos and people. So all you need to do is hold down triangle on them or your inventory button on whatever console you're playing on. Hit engage Brain Hunt, and you can see that you can actually control them, and they run around, and they are limited by a certain amount of distance, but you can essentially run along and brain control pretty much a variety of dinos and people. It'll tell you whether or not you can. All you need to do is hit the secondary attack button, and you can see here that this poor Bronto is now under our control. And I don't know if you can see it. We're on his head. Let's just zoom out here for a second. There we go. There you can see the little Noglin latched onto the Bronto up the top there. And if you want to cancel it, all you need to do is hit square and you'll get cancelled away from it. You do have about a 5-minute timer of full mind control with it, and you can see that it's marked on our map. Now guys, for the Astrodelphus, all you need to do is come into the admin command and you need to type in space dolphin. That will cause you to summon in your own Astrodelphus. Boom. And just like that, you've got it. Now, you will need a saddle for it, and these guys are awesome. They've got a bunch of aerial maneuvers that you can do and all that sort of stuff. So definitely jump in and check them out. And we are currently in first person. There we go. So you can see here is the Astrodelphus. It does require grenades and element to actually get the most out of its abilities. But you can still fly around and do a bunch of cool stuff with it. So definitely check it out. It's pretty damn awesome if you ask me. But let's move on to the Strider. Now, the Strider is pretty awesome as well. All you need to do to summon it in is come into your summon bar. And what you need to do is you need to type in Tech Strider. So, same situation as the ones before us, Tech, and Strider. And just like that, you'll get your own Strider summoned in. And you can see there it is in all its glory. Now, I haven't figured out how to get different attachments for it. From what I've been able to tell, each one that you summon in has different attachments. So, for example, if we come into here, you can see that we have the... I can't see what exactly, the silent rig, but it suppresses enemies with a sonic attack, and we have the shield projector rig. So you can see the antlers on this one are different to the one next to us, and you can see there is the shield in motion. If we were to activate our sonar ability, you saw there it just go off, so it can do that as well. So you can also gather using your primary attack. We'll be going into depth into these new dinos in later videos. I just wanted to show you guys how to spawn them in. So that's the Striders. Next up, we have the Maywing. Now, the Maywing, pretty simple. All you need to do is type in Milk Glider. So whack it in, Milk Glider, and you can see just like that, boom. We've got your very own Maywing. Now, you can also come into the saddles and get a saddle for it. All you need to do is type in Maywing. And there is your saddle for the Maywing. Now, these guys can carry babies. They can lactate. You can see here, you can see enable nursing. So they act as a feeding trough. You can also pick up babies. Whoa. if you've got babies available as well. So they're pretty cool. And next up, last but not least, we have the Void Wyrm. Now, the Void Wyrm is pretty cool. However, my suspicions have been confirmed in that it's essentially a reskinned wyvern. And we can tell because of the summon code. So all you need to do is type in tech wyvern. And that is all you need to summon in your very own Void Wyrm. So they do have a breath attack. As you can see, there is the breath attack. They have the flap abilities. They fly like a wyvern. They do all the stuff like a wyvern does. Pick everything up. So yeah, they are all the new tameable creatures and how to spawn them in. So feel free to jump in, guys, and test these out for yourself. But that's going to wrap the video up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one.